Marianne Williamson says we're not afraid, of failure. We're afraid of our greatest greatness. We're afraid of our light. We're not afraid of our darkness. And that's very, very true. I mean, we see this. I see it as a coach time and time and time again. The biggest fear that people have is actually of success, because what that boils down to is this belief of disconnection. Because if everybody else is doing this, everybody else is just trying to keep their head afloat. You rise to a different level, that's a top 1%. There's not as many people there. And you may be leaving a lot of people behind who you care about in your mind. But I always tell people that's one way of looking at it. What if you went up there, provided modeling? The connection is merely our identification with it. It's merely our mindset. So whether people are still making the same, whether people want to try to tear us, well, they're trying to tear us down anyway, maybe that's not the right connection to have. But it's really one of those things where, why stop ourselves from the value, because your piece is really speaking to that, is the value that we were created to put out into the world. When we put it out there, it will always set up as a win-win-win. So we know, we have actual proof that what we're doing is valuable, because everything else that orients itself to it.
People, and then they can mentor other people, and then it just
you see it. You see everybody happy and fulfilled. Yeah. You know that that's a value. And so who are we? I always say, who are we to stop our value from meeting the world? Who am I to stop my value from meeting the world? Right. It's literally our job to see that the value that we have, the brilliance that we have within us, which we all have, gets met into the world. It's our job. Right? So whatever we need to do, hire a person that can help us with our finances, hire a person who can help us with our life, hire, get an app that works, yeah, exactly. And I always tell people it's not so much in hiring people, it's in trusting your intuition. Really, if we can get better at trusting our intuition, that's probably the greatest thing that I can bring clients, is starting to trust their inner selves more, so that we don't keep ourselves hindered. And we can be of great value. So thank you all for your ads.